Hello animal lovers, I'm Mrs. Bones, and we're going to start doing a few tutorials showing you how some of our products work. This is a martingale style collar. It's one of the couple of options that we have in collars, but the benefit of this collar is if you have a dog that pulls or can back out of its collar, this helps control the dog considerably. You put the large loop over the dog's head, and then the small loop is where the leash is attached to. This is Emma. She's a whippet. She's 13. And she always wears martingale collars because her neck is larger than her head, which would enable her to back out of her collar if she were ever to be spooked by a truck going by or something like that. So you take the large loop over the dog's head, adjust it down to where the collar lays flatly. You want this to lay flatly, not to be too loose and hanging open at the bottom. That's improper adjustment. You would need to tighten the collar. And then you hook your leash to it, and off you go. If the dog is a puller, you would want to position the collar up under the dog's chin. That's pulling the dog's head up, undermining their effort to dive their head down to get drive to pull. These collars are available on our website, mrs.bones.com, in several widths. We make them in 2-inch. We also make them in 1.5 inches. We can custom make a very large one. Say if you had a Newfoundland or a St. Bernard, Neapolitan Mastiff. Most Labradors would take a 20 or a large in our collars. This, for instance, is a large. You just have to make sure that the circumference is large enough to slide over the dog's head. And then we even make them for like smaller dogs, like French Bulldogs would wear a medium and a 1-inch. And then little dogs like Italian Greyhounds, Min Pins, Rat Terriers. I don't recommend the martingale style for most toy breeds. Chihuahuas, Yorkies, Maltese, they generally aren't strong enough to require the mechanism. So that's your tutorial for today on Mrs. Bones martingale collars. They're referred to as sighthound style collars on our website. We also have matching leashes available and color coordinating leashes on the website too. Thanks for dropping by.